Well, hello there. How are you? How are you? Yeah, right. Okay. Anyway, I digress. Let's talk about stuff. Alright. I do another one of those talking type of things on the video thingy majiggy where I talk about things. I'll talk more about songwriting. Songwriting for me. I mean, you know what? I like listening to other people talk about how they write songs because I find it interesting. I'm always curious to know how they do it because I taught myself how to songwrite, so I don't know. So I'm always curious to know how they do it. It's like, oh, and then I find out a lot of times they do it the same way I do it. A lot of the best songwriters are self-taught. I mean, you look at all the best ones, all the best songwriters. Well, I mean, except for like some of the older guys, they probably got taught in like conservatories or whatever. But yeah, but I mean, like in rock music, all self-taught. Teach themselves by listening to albums, just like I did. That's how I did it. I'd listen to good albums. I mean, I would listen to like the best of the best. You know, if you want to be the best, you want to be good, listen to the best stuff. Don't listen to mediocre music. Listen to what is good, what people consider good, what you consider good. There are things that are good. You know, and there's things that sell well, but aren't really that great. Just because something sells well doesn't mean it is actually good songs. You know what I mean? A lot of bad music. When I say bad, I mean it's well produced and all that jazz, but it's not inventive, creative, new kind of stuff. It's because a lot of things people are drawn to is not new stuff. It's usually a style that's popular at the time because if someone else made it popular, it's like a brand of car. Usually there's a type of car that's popular, and then all of a sudden others will start to copy it. And it's like it's copying. Maybe the original version of that car was brilliant and creative, but then everyone starts to copy it. It was the same thing with music. People start to copy it, and make it so. It doesn't become original and just copying because that's what's selling. That's usually what happens. So when I say I listen to good, music, it's what is, in my opinion, good. Not necessarily things that sold well. I mean, there are people who sold well who are also very good, like Elton John, the Beatles, Billy Joel. They write very good songs. They're very good songwriters. And you get people who didn't sell as well, like Elvis Costello and the Clash, that are very, very good songwriters. They're brilliant, just equally as brilliant. They just didn't sell as well because people were very superficial, and they weren't very superficial, trying to entice people. They just did their music, and they weren't about trying to lure people in. They were just making music and said, hey, you want to listen to this music? Do it. Enjoy it. You know what I mean? They weren't gimmicky. They didn't have gimmicky ways of selling, their music. So, it's like art. But, so that's the thing. I used to listen to this really good albums. That's how I learned, learned how to write a song. You learn those songs, and once you know how to play a song by someone else, then you can kind of learn how to do it yourself. And of course, singing the same thing. You kind of learn how they sing, but then you don't really copy it too much because, I don't sound like them, so it's hard for me to actually imitate other people without trying to be, impressionistic, caricature-ish type of thing. So I never kind of sing the way I sing because that's how I sing. And also, I just don't like copying anyway. It's just kind of, why should I do that? So I don't. But so I just kind of. So I learned that way, and just kind of, And then I got different styles of the way I like to do my songs. The things I like to write about. Because the things I like to write about is like the things that I enjoy in music by other people, like Pink Floyd. I enjoyed songs from like their own animals. You know what I mean? I like that whole pigs, sheep, dogs kind of thing. I like how Roger Waters would, kind of describe different people like that. I don't know why I like that. I like when the songwriters sticking it to the man, tell people what's real, the home truth. I don't know why I like that. It's like when it was real and tell like how it is instead of trying to tell people, oh, you're the best. You don't worry that you do bad things. You're still great. It's like, come on, we can do better than this. This is how we are, and we shouldn't be. That's more real. So I like that, that kind of stuff. I like when Sting did that kind of stuff when you write about, different ways people are, different things, like Don't Stand So Close to Me. He's like describes a relationship with a teacher and a student. That's kind of taboo subject, but it's interesting to me. Or like Steely Dan stuff. It's just different. It's like this, different stories, real stories. They're just these kind of caricaturish stories that everybody else tells. These love songs that everybody else kind of writes. I like kind of inventive stories within songs. Why not? So I try to do that. So I like this kind of things like Steely Dan. These inventive stories, about things that people wouldn't normally write about. And Elvis Costello did the same thing. Like these stories about, things, that people don't normally write about, and all that stuff. That's the kind of things I like. So that's the kind of things that I like doing, but I tend to write more about emotion, how people are, jealousy, envy, greed, do. Because that's interesting. I mean, I'm a human being, so I know a little bit about that. So that's why I write, and it's like I work around people, so I see people all the time, and I know how people are, and I don't know. It's like, we're human. Humans have a way of being. Humans are not perfect. Everybody says that human beings are perfect and wonderful and heroic things. I have no idea what they're talking about. To be human is to be flawed, really. That's the meaning of being human. It's not, the opposite, So, yeah. Humans are probably the most flawed animal on the planet. So, and that's real. So occasionally humans are capable of, heroic deeds, good deeds, helpful deeds, helpful, kindness, love, I don't know if it's out of self-preservation or just a kind of, allegiance to something or whatever, but, occasionally, yeah, so I write this kind of songs, then, and usually when I write, I just kind of sit there with a paper and just kind of write down words and then jot down things. And then I have these words and I go, ooh, wouldn't it be cool to put some music on that? Let's put some music on that. And then come up with something inventive, and then you got a song. Try to figure out how I want to sing it, play it, the rhythm of it, do of it, and it's all, there's a song. That's it. It's not really, not really that complex, but for me it's very fun. I love songwriting. It's just, for me it's like, I don't know, what do people enjoy doing? Play video games? I don't know, it's just something that's so enjoyable to me. It's just, I don't know. But yeah, it's like the enjoyment people get from like their favorite game, but for me it's like even more of a high, and and being able to, to be able to create something, a song that was never there before, and now it's there because of me. That's cool to me. That's a cool concept and a cool, it's like filling the world with songs. Why not? So yeah.